And it comes over here and goes to the terminal strip. Surprise, surprise. Then we have a third one. We have this cable here. It goes through a hole in the wall. Goes out the back. I don't know if you can see it there. Runs along, this cable runs along above the windows and comes over to this receptacle from a hole in the back of the fridge compartment, coming all the way up to here. Now the question is, where does the power come from? Well, the power comes from a fourth set of wires, which are attached to the same terminal strip. They go up, 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 up. Into the base of the air conditioner, the front air conditioner, which I have the vent open, and you're going to have to take my word for it, but I have previously confirmed that it's this cable right here, because we've pulled through, and it goes to the left into the cable chase and into the cabinets over the kitchen. This cable right here, the one that's moving over here, and I've labeled it because it's driver's side galley and toaster. Put a small piece of tape just in case the label stick quits working. And then you can see this cable ends here, and they used black for hot, red for neutral, and green for ground. And I've labeled each of those because the black goes to the middle one of these yellow terminals, which I've labeled yellow because they're 110 volt. That's the hot. And then the red goes to the common or neutral, along with some white wires. They kind of mix and match. And then the green one is just going to the chassis ground. Now, I'm not sure if that's such a great idea if I'm going to separate my neutrals and grounds. Right now, the neutrals and grounds are all connected at the front power panel and grounded, but I'm planning to float my neutrals. So I'm still thinking how to do that. This may be okay. I'm not sure if I want the ground to go to the chassis. If it's not okay, then I'm going to have to run more wire. All right, so that's the wiring for the two driver's side kitchen or galley receptacles, which are standard. I'm probably going to replace them because they have, if you notice what it says here, it says use solid copper or aluminum, and this is obviously stranded. And I'm not completely comfortable with that. So I don't know if they make a screw-on terminal that I can put crimp connections on, but if they do, it shouldn't be too hard to find one that will replace this in almond. It's a pretty standard, even though the actual bezel itself is made out of this fancy ceramic. Same thing for this electrical outlet. And then, of course, we have this toaster, which has a little need of some cleaning. And what else was on this circuit? Was there anything else on this circuit? Was that it? Oh, what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to put a GFI in it. I'm not sure whether if I want the toaster to be on the GFI or not. That may be a good idea. I'm not sure if it'll manage that. It's just a regular outlet GFI. If not, I might have to get another terminal strip and separate out the toaster from the other outlets. I've got to think about that. If you notice, those look pretty good. I thought looking at them sooner there was corrosion, but I don't see any. But if there's water coming down from the air conditioner evaporator above, you can see this is not a real good place for it to be.